Next problem is like this. So there is a metallic bar of 250 millimeter. So this length is 250 millimeter. This is 100 millimeter, and this is 50 millimeter. Is subjected to forces 400 kilonewton tensile, 2 meganewton tensile, and 4 meganewton compressive along x, y, and z directions respectively. So 400 kilonewton in x direction, then 2 meganewton in the y direction, and 4 meganewton is compressive, it is acting in the z direction. Determine the change in volume for the system and also find the change in this 4 meganewton load such that there should be no change in the volume of the block. Take the value of Young's modulus E is equal to 200 gigapascal and Poisson's ratio is equal to 0.25. So this is the system here. So 400 kilonewton tensile, 2 meganewton tensile on front on back faces, and 4 meganewton compressive on top and bottom faces. Let us first calculate the stresses, normal stresses in x, y, and z direction. So sigma x will be equal to 400 kilonewton, 400 into 1000 divided by area on which it is acting, 100 by 50, 100 by 50. So this will be equal to 80 Newton per millimeter square, and this will be tensile. Similarly, sigma y will be equal to 2 meganewton, that is 2 into 10 raised to 6 front and back faces, that is 250 by 50. 250 by 50. So this will be equal to 160 Newton per millimeter square, that is also tensile. Stress is tensile. Then sigma z is equal to, so this is 4 meganewton, 4 into 10 raised to 6 divided by top surface, that is 250 by 100. 250 by 100. So this works out to 160 Newton per millimeter square, and it is compressive. Okay. Now we are required to find the change in volume. So change in volume will be equal to delta V by V, that is equal to 1 by E sigma x plus sigma y plus sigma z into 1 minus 2 mu. So substituting the values, we have 1 by 2 into 10 raised to 5 into, this is 80 plus 160, and this is minus 160 because it is compressive, into 1 minus 2 times of mu. Mu is 0.25. So this works out to 0.0002. Therefore dV will be equal to 0.002 into the volume of the bar, 250 by 100 by 50. So this will be equal to 250 millimeter cube. So this is the answer for the first question, that is what is the change in volume. So in order that second part, what should be the change in the 4 meganewton load such that there is no change in the volume. So that is delta V by V should be equal to 0. So that should be equal to 1 by E, that is 2 into 10 raised to 5 into sigma x is 80, then sigma y is 160, sigma z you have to calculate because you have to make change in this 4 meganewton load such that the volume change is 0. So this should be equal to 0. So from this condition sigma z will be equal to 240 Newton per millimeter square. Okay. So in that case P will be equal to stress multiplied by area, that is 240 multiplied by area is 250 by 100. So this works out to 6 into 10 raised to 6 newtons. that is a 6 meganewton. 6 meganewton is the answer. So you should make the change of this 4 meganewton load to 6 meganewton load such that there is no change in the volume. Thank you.